Welcome back, everybody. So, next tasting, Mr. Beer Diablo IPA. I brewed this a while ago, and I do have another one. I need to brew it, but now hops are ready to be picked, so I've been making wet hop beers. I know that's not an excuse because I had a long time before that, but the weird part is I picked this up on Amazon for like 19 bucks. I don't know if I mentioned it in the first video. This is an extract. It's a can. It comes with everything. It has the malt. The hops are in there. What they really do is just brew a beer and keep brewing it down. So you could do it, I guess. I don't know how long it would take, but they make a beer with all the hops, everything, and they just keep on boiling it down until it's almost a syrup. So all your hops are in there, everything's in there. Actually, you would have to calculate all that stuff, but so I bought this for like 20 bucks. I picked up another one for like 20 bucks. I want to say all day IPA, but I know that's Founders. A long day IPA or something like that. Then I actually was going to pick up some more and do like 5 of them in a row. And this one's up to, I think it's like 40 bucks to buy this 2-gallon kit, which I think is ridiculous. So I haven't picked them up. I brewed this. It has 1/11, 2020 is when I brewed this. This is August, the beginning of August. I think this is like the 3rd review of it. It ended at 6 bricks, so 4.36 ABV. I think somebody did mention if you go onto their website, it does show what the ABV was supposed to be, but at least on this, it doesn't tell you what the ABV should be. So let's go ahead and open it and see how it is doing. 25 ounce Mr. Beer bottle, reused cap. I'm guessing I used the small carbonation tablets. Good hiss. Good smoke. Yeah, we're going to have a head. Almost looks like a brown. I know it's supposed to be like kind of a red color. Tannish brown color head, all small bubbles, about a half a finger of head. Color, yeah, dark red in color, very clear, which it should be because you're using the extract. So you're not putting any hops. All the hops are already in there. I think it took maybe a half hour, if that, to make this beer. Good carbonation level. I can make out the light box. I cannot see the bell sticker in back. But yeah, for the most part, for Diablo IPA being red, almost like what this is showing, that's what it is. Let's smell. Very high malt smell. I do get that in extracts, especially when you're using malt, syrup, something like that. It smells kind of smoky this time though. It definitely, and I don't think I brought this up, it definitely does not look like the picture that they show on the actual label, and I don't think it ever has. It was never that light. Yeah, almost a little bit of a smoky, medium syrup smell is what I'm getting. It's almost like, and I think this is a little bit low. I want to say, if anything, this probably should have been a 5, 5.2, 5.3, somewhere in there. So I think we are going to get a little bit more of a sweet smell from this because there's going to be leftover sugars that should have been eaten by the yeast. And I think that's like the syrupy, malty syrupy, the syrup being sweeter. That's where that's coming from, but let's go ahead and taste. Ooh. Whew. Yeah. big time syrupy, almost to the point like it's a stout without the hop balance there, because I would say most stouts could be 50 IBUs, somewhere in there. Your porters are a little bit lower in IBUs. Your stouts are a little higher. Whoa. Because I almost want to say like a brown ale caramel toffee, but stout grain bill. Like you're going to use a darker roasted malt or black patent, something like that, Cara 2, Cara 3, somewhere in there to get to that stout level. And it has that component of almost that almost burnt malt taste in the back, but up front it is a little sweeter syrup malt in there. Definitely, I would not let this one age. Yeah, it still has that extract syrup taste now. There's some bitterness back there, though. I don't know what they use for hops or what the IBUs are supposed to be. I do not think that they show color of hot malted extracts will darken with age. Well, yeah. Yeah, they don't tell us what hops are used, but I mean, if somebody gave this to you and said, "Oh, I just bottled it 2 weeks ago," like there's a lot of like Warrior Nugget high alpha acid hop in here. I would definitely not let this one age 8 months. Yeah. It kind of tastes watered down. Like, yeah, kind of watered down. The hops aren't balancing it out. Yes, there's some bitterness in there. More bitterness than there should be, but I think that's because of the flavor profile that you're getting from the hop or from that malt. Just that, let's say, fall winter maltiness, and then somehow it just smacks you with hops. It's not that high. Perceived probably 50, 60. The bitterness could also be coming from whatever grains they used, but I'm guessing it's coming from hops. But I do not believe that it had this much bitterness when it was younger. But yeah, I would say don't let this one age. I'm not going to knock it or say you shouldn't brew it. I think it was fine young, but letting it sit this long, yeah, I'm going to dump the rest of them. So this will be the last review because there's no way I would drink this. I guess if you had to, you could drink it. But again, you're only at what, 4.36% ABV. I would hurry up and make another beer. But yeah, hopefully the prices come down on these. I'm not sure why they're so expensive. We are still in COVID, so maybe that has something to do with it. But if they ever drop more or drop back down to where they were before, I'll go ahead and pick some of these up, more of them up. I will brew the other one if I can find it, because I bought them at the same time. So back at the first of 2020 is when I picked them up. So yeah, let me know what you think. Have you brewed these and let them set? If you have, leave a comment down below. Tell me how they taste. Check out some more videos over here. And until next time, happy brewing.